Good afternoon, folks. Chris Byers here from Motorhome Marketplace Scotland. And what I'm looking at this afternoon, I'm just in Lanark, about 10 miles from Glasgow. And what I've got here is this Carado A361. It's a really interesting motorhome, this actually. It's just 6.6 metres in length, so it's under 7 metres. It's 6 berth, 6 travelling seats. So you got the overhead cab bed, and you'll see that on the inside. It is a wee bit windy here today, folks, so you might hear some crackling. You got the window there just at the kitchen, and then also you have a window there for the single bed at the rear. So there's bunk beds at the rear of this, and each bunk bed has got its own window. It's also got a good sized garage. So you can actually see the lower bunk bed at the moment, but then below the bunk bed you can actually see it's a good space in here. And actually this lower bunk bed lifts up, so you just pull clip and then it just lifts up, it's on pistons, and then you get a really good sized garage in here. So I'll just pull that back down again, drop that in place. So there's a window for the top bunk, which you can see is there, but the window's just outside here, and then you obviously got the window opposite for the bottom bunk. And then if you are needing all 6 beds, you've actually still got plenty of storage in the rear garage. So it's just the one door on the one side. But yeah, it's just under 6.6 metres, under 7 metres. It's on the alloy wheels. It's got just over 35,000 miles. It's got a really good service history. It's been serviced every year. It's got the electric step. You've also got the awning, the fuel awning with the awning light. We've got our hookup point here. That's the grills for the ventilation for the fridge. It's got the alloy wheels. It's just turning 5 years old, and it's actually getting a new timing belt. So the van will be supplied, it'll have a new timing belt in it. So it's got a really good service history, good timing belt. It's on the Fiat chassis, 140 brake horsepower, 6-speed manual gearbox. No, it's a lovely van. So if you don't know much about Carados, they're built by the Hymer Group, and this van's made in Germany. Very common on the continent. Also comes with protectors for the mirrors. It's got the gas locker here. What's really good about this, I've got it locked, excuse me. There's 2 gas cover bottles in here, and they're the 11 kilo ones. So plenty of gas you can take with you if it's 11 kilos each bottle. So, and that's supplied with the van as well. It's in really good condition as well. So that's obviously your water fillet point. It's stored under one of the seats, and then that's your toilet door for the cassette. But the van's in absolutely lovely condition. And then it's also got a 4 bike rack on the rear. It's got the reversing camera as well, which is a part of the media unit. So this motorhome, it's got good service history, timing belt's getting done, and it will also come with 1 year's warranty. So if you'd like to know more about this motorhome, get in contact with me and I can organise a viewing on this van. So the 1 year warranty, it could be upgraded to 2 or 3 years if you so wish. But yeah, really interesting van. First one of these I've sold actually, so I'm quite impressed with it, to be honest. So the Carado A361, 6 berth, 6 travelling seats with seatbelts, overhead cab bed, 2 single bunk beds at the rear, and the dinette area turns into another double bed. Under 7 meters. Yeah, get in contact if you want to know more. Okay, so we're inside the Carado A361. As you can see, it's on the Fiat chassis, and it has your normal electric windows and electric mirrors. It's got the 6-speed manual gearbox. It's on the 140 brake horsepower power plant. It's also got the media unit here, which is what the reversing camera is connected to, and you've got your sat nav and all that good stuff. You can see your heat controls, and it's got air conditioning as well. We've got cup holders here, we've got additional charging points as well, USB, and then the old-fashioned 12-volt DC charging point. Plenty of cupboard holes, electric windows. The seats are in absolutely wonderful condition. It's like a leather, it's not a suede, but a really hard wearing looking material for the seats, and both the front seats. In fact, the driver's seat in this one actually swivels round. Not the passenger, because you can see there's a bulkhead behind that seat, but the driver's seat swivels, and you'll see that in the pictures. Headroom to get in and out the cab is perfect, because even though we've got an overhead bed, it lifts up, as you can see, and it just allows access into the cab really easily. Actually, there's no blinds on these windows, but what there is fitted is curtains, so it's very quick to blacken out the cab area. So the curtains on both sides that then come round, and that then isolates the windows to stop anyone from looking in. And like I said, if I step back from the cab a wee bit, you can see there's a huge bed here. It's on gas struts, I'm just pulling it down. So you can still squeeze through into the cab if you want to, but I can see why the bed lifts. And there's absolutely a huge bed up here. There's natural light coming in here. That window's closed at the moment with a blackout blind. But what an absolute, there's a lot of headroom for an overhead cab bed actually, which is really good. And then there's a clip, then you can hold it up when you want to have it in transport mode. And then there's a ladder up there too, which clips in here, just to aid you to get up and down this bed. And then there's also a child-proof netting that you can clip up as well, just to stop any young ones from falling out. And if I step further back, this Carado is actually a 6-berth, 6 travelling seats. So you got the, like I said, the bed over the cab, and then you got the dinette area. Again, it's got this sort of leather seats and hard wearing, good colour actually as well. So this also turns into a bed. So the table drops down, you just bend the leg in the middle there, and it connects on the bottom rail, and there's the additional cushions then that you use for infill. There's actually a nice storage solution here as well underneath this one, and I believe underneath that seat is actually the water tank. And then when we look at the overhead lockers, these are massive actually, really big lockers with some good shelving solutions in them. So if it's 6 travelling seats, there's plenty of storage facilities on board. Yeah, they're really big cupboards. So you got the 2 overhead lockers above the dinette here. Again, we've got more natural light coming in. All the windows have fly screens and blackout screens, and the windows open as well. Then opposite the dinette we come into the kitchen area. That's a good size. There's a good bit of worktop here. We've got light switches here. Above the door we've got the Carado command system. Let's have a look at the hob. So 3 gas hob. Stainless steel circular wash basin. And again we have good sized lockers here as well. So we've got two of them. Actually really big. The van is powered, it's got Truma hot water and heating, blown air heating, which can be either gas or electric. And again, below here we've got some good, there's the cutlery drawer, more storage solutions with shelving. Yeah, there's actually massive cupboards here. There's another one below the oven. It's a Thetford combined oven and grill. So cooking in this motorhome is no problem at all. 3 gas hob, good size sink, and a proper oven and grill. And then when we come to the side, we've got the Thetford 3-way fridge freezer. And it's got a huge freezer compartment. And the fridge is more than ample for 6 people. It's really good actually. And then there's more storage underneath. Up here, above the fridge, is actually where the TV is. You'll see a picture of the TV out. The TV can either face the dining room area, the dinette, or you can swivel it around to suit the beds at the back. It's actually a TV DVD player. And beside that, we've got a really good sized wardrobe, which is just big. And then below, actually that cupboard there is where the heating unit is. So easy to service. And at the rear of the motorhome, we have 2 single beds, bunk beds. So each bunk bed has got its own window, and it's got blackout and fly screens, and then obviously there's a overhead window here as well. And then below the bunk bed, the top one, you've got another bunk bed, another single, and it's got its own window as well. Each one's got its own lights. And if you don't need to use all 6 beds, there's actually a garage door. So this bottom bunk folds up. I'll get a picture of that for you, you can see in the pictures. And then you can actually see, well, you can actually use garage for carrying push bikes or sports equipment if you're not needing all 6 beds. But even if you are needing all beds, there's still a good space below the lower bunk bed for storage. Then sort of opposite the kitchen area and fridge freezer, we have the washroom. Again, this is a brilliant sized washroom. So you've got your Thetford electric flush toilet, you've got your sink, your storage solutions just below. And there's another one here, there's shelving here, another plenty of space to put all your toiletries. That's actually a really good size, and then it's got a separate shower. And you can see the partition doors that you close then to stop the toilet area from getting wet. And there's even shelving in there. And then on the door, you've actually got rails for your towels. And even though there's natural light coming in, you've got a metal rail there where you can hang wet clothes in here to stop getting the area wet. So there's plenty of storage and plenty of room in that bathroom. So if I step back, you can sort of see the layout. So you've got the bathroom there on your right. At the very end, you've got the 2 single bunk beds. We've got storage cupboards here on the left beside the fridge freezer, and it's a good sized fridge freezer. And if I sort of swing around, you can see the dinette area. 4 travelling seats as well, I should say. So it's got the seat belts, 2 there. It's got 2 lap belts there. Plenty of overhead storage. Then you've got a big size bed above the cab. That's more king size, to be honest, with actually loads of headroom, so you don't feel enclosed when you're lying up in the bed. And then we've got our really good kitchen, 3 gas ring hob, good size stainless steel sink, and the oven and grill. Again, plenty of storage cupboards. So this Carado is actually, even though it's quite compact, it's a good size. It's got everything you need. And it's on a good chassis. hard flooring. Yeah. The Carado A361, 6 berth, 6 travelling seats.